Hey everybody, Dr. Pancakeface here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the build that I like to use whenever I do a stealth mission, but I need a saw. Now, in this build, the perks that I like to use, we'll go on ahead and start off in the mastermind tree. I pick up the normal stealth stuff that I use, so I'll go on ahead and pick up endurance for mobility. I'll pick up control freaks so that I can scare civilians and get them down on the ground. And I also get the insider help stuff, so like, let's say on bank heist I can get somebody to set down a key card and I can go and grab it and open up the camera room and take the camera guy out. On spotter, I go on ahead and ace that out because the spotter asset, very helpful whenever you're doing a stealth mission. Now in enforcer, as you can see, a couple of things that I grabbed. Some of them are important, some of them are not. I grabbed transporter just to make it a little bit quicker whenever I'm moving stuff. I grabbed bullet storm so that you can fire a weapon after you deploy an ammo bag. But I'm not sure if that works with the saw or not. But I went ahead and grabbed it anyways. Pumping iron, not very important. I grabbed it mainly so I can get up into here. And also a presser. I think I grabbed that so that I can get up into here too. But shotgun. I went ahead and aced out shotgun impact because sometimes I do like to run with a silenced judge. And having that extra shotgun damage is pretty helpful. Now, I went ahead and picked up the ammo specialist so that I can have as much ammo as possible for things like if I'm doing bank heist deposit or something and I need to open up all of those deposit boxes, it's really nice to be able to have the 2 ammo bags. And I said fuck it, went ahead and aced it so that I could get up to here. Obviously this I went ahead and aced out because I kind of need it for the portable saw, and why not get the saw blade amount increased by 1. This I picked up just so that my sawing efficiency is increased by 20%. Not really necessary, because I mean with this you do have more ammo, but there are some heists where you're not going to be bringing the ammo bags, so it is helpful to have that with you. I didn't really bother getting anything in technician because it's not like I'm going to need drill skills. I'm fucking sawing through everything. Ghost. In here I went ahead, I picked up stuff obviously for mobility. I've got sprinter aced out, I've got cat burglar aced out. I got cleaner aced out for the body bags, and I can also buy the body bag asset. I picked up chameleon because if I'm walking into a place in casing mode, that saw does not really help my concealment very much. So I went ahead and put a point into chameleon so that my concealment is increased by 25%. I grabbed dead presidents because more money's always nice to have. Fast hands, obviously, so that I can pack shit a little bit quicker. Shinobi, not really that important. I think I grabbed that just so I can get up into here. I mean, the walk speed and the crouch speed is nice. It's good to be mobile whenever you're doing stealth builds, but not 100% necessary. The Ecm Specialist. I went ahead and put... I just went into the first one. Just so I can get the 2 ECMs, but what I'm mainly concerned with is this, so that I can open up the doors. There are certain missions where I want to get into a door without being heard, or I want to be able to open up something without being heard, and the ECM being able to open up the door is very nice. Now, another thing that I went into is in the Fugitive tree. I went ahead and picked up this so that I have a little bit more concealment and so that people don't make quite as much noise when I kill them. Picked up Sixth Sense because I fucking love Sixth Sense whenever I'm doing stealth shit. Because if I stand still in the first one, it sends out that little 10-meter radius thing and highlights people around you. And also I can pick up items in casing mode. Very helpful. Run and gun is, I think I grabbed that mainly just to be able to get up into here. But it's also kind of helpful, so why not a little bit more onto your mobility. The cleaner skills is pretty nice to have, so that you can you have the additional body bag and you can also kill civilians if you need to. I usually try not to if I can help it, but sometimes I'm in a spot where it's just easier to take out the civilian than have to deal with keeping him down on the ground or if I'm out of ties or something like that. But anyways, moving on, we've got the Undertaker, which is the deployable body bag asset. Now sometimes it's helpful to have the 2 body bag cases instead of just one, but usually on those heists that I've done where I've needed a shit ton of body bags, I can buy a body bag asset. So having this, being able to buy the body bag asset and having the extra body bag case, I'm pretty set on body bags. Now the perk that I use, it's not very important. It's I think this one's just for dodge. I could probably use a better one that increases my concealment, but I mean, perk deck, I don't really think there was one that really complemented the silent saw build too much. But the saw, I go ahead and get the silent motor, because obviously a loud saw on a silent heist is a bad idea. So silent motor is helpful. Now you do have to be careful, because if somebody is within a certain radius, I don't know what it is. I think it's like 5 or 10 meters or something like that. But if anybody is within that radius, when you use the saw, they will hear you. So it's not 100% silent. And I went ahead and picked up the durable blade just so that I can have the extra ammo with it. Let's see. The pistol is the same stealth pistol that I normally use. It's just the Shimano 88 with a size doesn't matter suppressor. Because, I mean, you can use whatever pistol you want to. Just as long as it's silent and as long as you can take people out silently. And as you can see, I kind of bounce between ammo bag, ECM, and body bag case with my equipment, depending on which heist I'm in. I mean, sometimes, like, if you're doing the armored transport train heist, it's good to have the body bag case, because you really want to kind of take out as many people as possible so that you can traverse areas. And then if you're doing something like, bank heist deposit, it's good to have the ammo bag, so that you can open up all those deposit boxes. And then in other things like, oh god, what's the one called? Election day. There we go. Election day. In day 2 on election day, it's good to have the saw, but on day 1 you don't really need it. The ECMs, on the other hand, very, very helpful to have on that mission. To be able to get into some of the doors for the areas, to get to the computer to figure out what truck the voting machines are in. You sometimes need those ECMs, because that level has a lot of people walking around, and if you try and saw into those doors, chances are you're going to alert somebody and it's going to fuck up the whole heist. So it's good to have the ECMs on a mission like that. The melee weapon doesn't really fucking matter. I like the trench knife myself, so that's what I normally run with. In this, I'll usually use a frag grenade, because sometimes on missions like, Diamond Store or Bank Heist, once you've gotten everybody down, you don't really have to worry about alerting people. If you get a civilian that's on the other side of an invisible wall, maybe right around a corner, and you can't shoot him with the pistol, it's good to have those frag grenades so you can throw them and take out that civilian. But that is the build that I like to use whenever I'm using a saw and I need to be quiet and do a stealth mission. If you want to copy it, you can go ahead and copy it. If you want to tweak it and maybe give me some suggestions on some stuff that might be a little bit more useful, go on ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. But anyways, if you like this video, go on ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.